Hello ladies and gentlemen of Mobile Legends, it's Smash Mode. I'm on day 12 and finally made it to Epic. I wanted to go over my stats and the build I've been using to get here. I I'm a pretty clumsy player. I do think I know what I'm doing, but I am very clumsy in group battles. That said, I am still able to keep almost a 9 KDA, and people have been getting significantly better. And ranked 7.5, those ranked players they're getting to be very organized. So the two characters I mainly use, let's see here, are the Cyclops, and I will go over the support I use as well. But if you're if you're as clumsy as I am, you need to be a little bit tanky. So I currently start off with this Clock of Destiny. In the end, it gives you 615 HP. I'm sorry, in the end it gives you 915 HP. It needs 5 minutes to go by. Every 30 seconds, it'll increase another 30 HP. So after 5 minutes goes by, it'll give you another 915, which that's just a great way to start the game. You can make a mistake and probably get away. I like to run a lot of cooldown. Of course, his damage is very high when he's constantly casting spells, but also you need that movement speed. Once this item is attained, I would say it's usually about 7 to 10 minutes into the game. Everything changes. You don't have to teleport back for more mana regen, and at that point you have about 30% cooldown reduction, and depending on the set you're using, you could be as high as 35% cooldown reduction already. Perfect for the clumsy player. This will get you healed back up with that Cyclops in about 15 to 20 seconds of just non-stop casting. So it's great for keeping you in there for a while. And then towards the end of the game, we are just all DPS. Another 25% magic damage every time you magically land on somebody will immediately increase by 15%. The next skill damage will terminate this effect. I tend to use the ultimate and then his first move right after, and then do those a little circle attack that hits 5 times. The burst on it is, oh, it's beautiful. And if we make it to this point, just get that massive magic damage, not to mention a huge increase in HP. Depending on what you're running, you'll get at least about another 600 HP from this item. This build is perfect if you're as clumsy as I am, and it deals enough damage. Now, the only other hero I'm running right now... Oh, and let me just go over this real quick. For both heroes, I'm using the tank emblem set. It's just good to have that HP regen, a little bit of armor, and of course that cooldown reduction is always useful. I may eventually switch over to this roamer set. I am a little bit confused on what that hybrid penetration is, but that 6% movement speed, love that. Where are we? Forgive me, I'm still learning. And the only other hero I use is support. And once again, I like to keep my items, so I can be a little clumsy. Focus on the mana regen initially, get those heals going. Constant cooldown reduction. I was running the cooldown reduction boots, but I found that everyone was always attacking me first. So with her, I'm using either the armor boots, or depending on how many magic heroes are, I will switch over to these magic resist. Not to mention the 25% crowd control reduction can be very useful if they're locking you up. So this also protects against my clumsiness. Not to mention it helps everyone else out a little bit. This item is going to lower the movement speed by 5% and the attack speed of all nearby heroes 30%. Great in a team battle. You know, you're rushing in there, you're healing. Another team item. You know, helps you get a bit more tanky. It'll increase the attack power and the defense power of all nearby allies. Now, I'm still on the fence on which item I want to be in the 5th slot. Currently, I'm using this, and it gives 10% reduction, and you know, it gives you the opportunity to get a kill once in a while after you do her little starfall move. You know, land an attack that'll do a decent amount of damage. A little bit more cooldown reduction. Help with the clumsiness as well. You know, after being attacked, the hero will regain 4% of HP once every 8 seconds. Just keeps you in that battle a bit longer. I am also on the fence on that item. The last 2 items, I'm gonna figure it out over time. So, last thing I have is I'm still looking for a team. You know, if anybody's looking for, I would say I'm a decent support player. Very, very solid DPS player. So, yeah, my account name is Smash Mode. If you're looking for a 5th, I would always appreciate the invite. I thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.